Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, nice to meet you. If you're a returning subscriber, then I did miss you. Today is going to be a little bit of a different video. I'm sorry, I have allergies, by the way. So today I actually did my makeup off camera, did a full face off camera, just to be able to talk to you guys, you know. But it is going to be a video having to do with pregnancy and with what I have personally dealt with and many women probably deal with. And the fact that I kept thinking, like, well, would anyone want to even see this on my YouTube? Like, is anyone gonna really put their time into watching this and stuff? And then I was thinking, when I'm here YouTubing gestational diabetes or depression during diabetes, depression during pregnancy and things like that, I couldn't find much. So then I kind of felt like, wow, so maybe it's not as normal and things like that. So whether this hits my regular subscribers, which love to watch me because of my makeup videos, or it just hits a completely different audience, regardless, it's just kind of for me to do for me, and to kind of just get my feelings out there, because I feel like if you don't let your feelings out there, whether it's through a platform like YouTube or whatever, a friend, a therapist, whatever it may be that works for you, then you kind of just bottle it up and then it gets uglier and uglier, and you don't want that to happen. So I hope my truth and my circumstances help other people. I hope at the end mostly it helps me and my daughter and my journey pretty much. So I am going to be looking at my phone, not a lot probably, just a little bit. So just because I have notes on it about what I do want to speak about, like broad topics and stuff, and then I'll just speak from there. So the first thing that you know about pregnancy before you're pregnant is, oh, you know, obviously you're going to change, your body's going to change. You're going to get a belly, you're going to be cute, you're going to have this pregnancy glow, and everyone's going to want to rub you like the Buddha, blah, 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 blah. Cool. That's what you pretty much hear, right? Like through the media, through the gurus getting pregnant, the beauty gurus, through regular people getting pregnant. Commercials, movies is the pretty side of pregnancy, right? Personally, this has affected me, not the most, but like one of the most, like the biggest things that have affected me is the change that it had on me physically. And this video is going to be pretty personal, and I could honestly care less. Like, if you're not here for the personal raw truth of what pregnancy is, at least for myself, because I am speaking for myself, then maybe this isn't the video for you. But if you're here to just hear what pregnancy could be for you, it might not be the same exact thing, might not even be close for you. But this is what happened to me. From the get, pregnancy got pretty real and like raw for me. So as one of the reasons why I did find out I was pregnant was because of things like my boobs hurting. They're being way too sensitive. Your nipples are like on fire at all times. So I was like, okay, this isn't like me. Obviously, you know your body. So that was one of the things that led me to knowing that I was pregnant. Now, 7 months down the road, no one told me that my body parts were gonna get darker. No one told me that your nipples, pretty much, can get 3 to 4 to 5 to God knows how many shades darker than your actual skin tone, like than what you're used to, obviously, pre-pregnancy. I knew I was prone to stretch marks because I had gained a lot of weight when I was younger, lost it, kept doing that throughout my life, so I know I'm prone to stretch marks, so I knew that was going to happen. But I didn't know they were going to be halfway up my stomach, like 3/4 of the way up my stomach. So I look like I'm related to Thor. What else? Pigmentation everywhere, so like that I did Google, and I also asked my doctor because I was getting pretty nervous. Like, all my beauty marks got darker, like on my fingers, all throughout my body. I have skin tags now, like everywhere on the bottom of my neck, which I've never had, and I've always tried to prevent, and I always have until my pregnancy. So I got skin tags. I'm not gonna say you because I obviously don't know what you're gonna go through. Skin tags. Like, just the weirdest things. It's so weird. And no one tells you this. Everyone's like, oh my god, you're pregnant, congrats. And I'm like, thanks. My nipples are not mine. Like, it's crazy because no one tells you that. And then little side note, I didn't grow up with family because I don't have family here. They're all in Colombia. So I grew up with my friends. None of my friends have been pregnant before me. So I didn't really know much about this, like the raw truth of it. So for people like me, this might be the video for you. But what else? The emotional changes are reckless. Like, I can literally be on the top of cloud 9 now, and then if I can't drink water while I'm at work, like, you're gonna hear me go crazy. Like, it's like little things like that. Like, if I can't have a snack while I need a snack and you're at your 9 to 5 or you're at your job, you're gonna lose it, like, quick. And it gets progressively worse. Like, you know, when you first start out pregnant, like your first month or whatever, you're still pretty much you. Like, you still have your patience, your tolerance for stuff, like, it's still there. Now, 7 months down the line, I could barely hear my man breathe at night. It drives me crazy. Things start to literally drive you nuts. Like, if I hear him snoring, I'm like, turn around. Like, Jesus Christ. It's so bad. But again, no one tells you that. No one told me that, at least. So emotional changes, physical changes. Like, there's just extra pounds of extra weight everywhere. If you're lucky enough, you'll get it only on your lower half or wherever you want it, whatever. I just look like a roly-poly, which I'm fine with. Until shorty comes. But it's just, like, I didn't know if it was normal. So then you go to your doctor and you're like, hey, like, literally, I have, like, pigmentation going differently throughout my body. So it's, like, different shades in different places. And then you ask your doctor and they're like, oh, it's normal to go away after pregnancy. And it's like, right. I didn't know it was going to be here during pregnancy. What else? Emotionally, something that did take a really big toll on me. Woo, I'm sweating. That's how you know. That's how you know. Is that, sadly, people don't really care. Like, they don't. So, granted, there's amazing people out there, and there's people that will give anything to you for being pregnant or whatever. But a lot of people don't care. So, it could be, for example, people in your work environment, right? Now that you're pregnant, you might need to sit down a little bit more, or you might need to, like I said, get a snack here and there. Obviously, you only get one. At my job, you only get one actual break. So you might need to get a snack before that or after that. Or, you know, like, your tolerance changes. And instead of people being susceptible to that and, like, being ready to accept it, it's more like, oh my god, so this is gonna be her while she's pregnant. Great. I was like, are you serious? Like, what? What? I don't expect people, like, I'm the kind of person that if I'm pregnant and I'm on the bus or something, I literally, since I live in New York, I won't be like, oh, they're gonna get up for me to sit. I don't expect stuff like that. That's fine. I don't take the bus or the train, but I don't. So it's not like I expect people to be, you know, the best they can be for a pregnant person that they have no loyalty to or love towards and stuff. But there's a certain point where you should just have patience for a pregnant woman. And that is something I just never thought I'd deal with, right? At a workplace, with your partner, probably with your family, with friends. It literally comes to all that kind of stuff. Like, people that you just have to be around, they won't automatically have more patience for you. They might never have more patience for you throughout your pregnancy. So that's where you start losing friends. That's where you start talking to less coworkers. That's where you start going out less because people don't get you anymore and your feet hurt and they don't want to be with the girl that has to sit every hour, 2 hours, and it's just crazy. Like, I never thought that would be me, and I had to deal with a couple circumstances where I really had to be like, well, this is what it is. this is my circumstance now, and you either put up with it as my friend, coworker, partner, whatever, or I'll deal with it in other ways. And if it is, for example, God forbid, a situation at school, if you're in college or whatever, or a situation at work and you have to deal with it and know your rights and speak up for yourself, then you better do that. It sucks that you have to do that, but girl, you gotta call somebody, then make that call. Like, it sucks, but that is something that you might have to do, and you don't really think about that. Like, I just always thought about pregnancy as being something definitely not easy, but something that people get and accept and stuff like that, which they don't, male or female, whether they're mothers or not mothers. It's just compassion, that's the word. A lot of people don't have compassion for other people these days, and you can't really expect it, so you just kind of have to put up with it, but stand your own ground. Like, I'm not gonna let you walk over me because I am pregnant and because you're superior, whatever it may be, at a work environment, school environment, whatever. Like, you can't let people walk over you. Especially now, you're carrying this beautiful little human, boy or girl. You better put your foot down and make it work. Like, whatever you have to do to be comfortable, you have to do that. And you have to make it work as long as, you stay within the rules and regulations of wherever you're at. Your relationship will most likely, or at least for myself, take a toll. You go through things that you don't really expect to go through, but I'm sorry, it just sucks. So your partner, whether you're with a female or male, whatever it may be, isn't gonna understand what you're going through. Like, they're just not. Hopefully, God willing, you're one of the people that are lucky enough to have a partner that will massage your foot at night and cuddle with you and make you feel like a glowing ball of goddessness or whatever. God willing, that's you. But I haven't really had that with my partner and the father of my child, so I have been feeling very lonely during my pregnancy, which is something that I never expected. But then again, you don't know who you're gonna get pregnant with. Like, this wasn't fully planned. It wasn't not planned, but it wasn't fully planned. But even then, you could be perfectly happy with your couple before you're pregnant. Like, you could be at the best place ever, and then as soon as you're pregnant, it just changes because you change. Like, your hormones change, your wants, your likes, your turn-ons, your everything could change. So then that changes the dynamic of your relationship. So then it's weird, and then it's hard, and then it's awkward, and then it's lonely, and it's okay. Like, it's okay for you to feel lonely. There's other people out there. Just make sure you don't ever keep to yourself. Like, you're not alone. Regardless of what you're going through with your partner, family member, whatever, find someone or do what I did, which is like, try to look at YouTube videos for like how to deal with pregnancy and depression during pregnancy, symptoms of depression during pregnancy. I think some people call it prenatal depression, like you're depressed during pregnancy. Obviously there's postpartum depression, and it's like mentally it's so much, and that partner is not going to understand that, and you can't really expect them to understand that because they're not going through it. They're not even going through half of it or a fourth of it, like mentally or freaking chemically, like in your body and stuff. So just try to make the best out of your situation. If God forbid it is a situation that you have to leave, that is okay. Don't ever feel like it is not okay. Don't ever let someone tell you because you are pregnant or because you have a child with someone, well, it's too late now, like you're trapped, haha. Like, people in my generation love to be like, you're trapped. You're not. If you are not happy, if you are not smiling every day, if this person is not making love run through your veins, you are not trapped, and that's okay. Like, you can go be with family, you could be with friends, even be with yourself, whatever you need, it's fine. Like, don't ever feel like you're a failure for that. And that's something that I have been dealing with, is a feeling of failure. Like, I failed, both in my personal relationship, friendships mostly, especially during this pregnancy. and then also my health. A lot can lead you to feeling like you're failing yourself already, and like you're failing your unborn child. Don't let that get to you. Like, don't. So for example, I have gestational diabetes, right? Which is, I was not diabetic before my pregnancy. I am considered diabetic now, but again, it is gestational diabetes, so diabetes while you're pregnant. And as soon as I got that second call, because you take one glucose test and then you take the second one to confirm that you failed the first one. As soon as I heard that I did fail, the first thing I thought was, wow, like I failed my baby girl already. Like now I have to carry around the machine and carry around a diary and write down the times and the sugar levels that I have and all that kind of stuff. And it's fine. Like, there's nothing that I could have done to prevent it from what I heard from my doctor and stuff like that. You can always obviously be active, be healthy, but it can still happen to you. I saw video, very little videos, but videos of a woman that's super active, super healthy, pretty much ate close to no meat and stuff. And as soon as she got pregnant, like into her seventh month, she got gestational diabetes. So don't blame yourself. Don't be your worst critic while you're this vulnerable. Like, people are already going to treat you different, so make sure you are the kindest person that you can be to yourself, because like no one else is going to be as good to you as you can be, whether you believe that or not. But I think that was actually almost everything. Literally, I think that was everything. If you are going through any of this, depression without being pregnancy, whatever it may be, because I have dealt with depression before my pregnancy even happened, so I was kind of prepared for this. Then if you don't have anyone, please feel more than free to reach out to me. I always leave my Instagram down below. Always leave my DMs are there. Obviously, right, my Instagram's there. But you're not alone. Whether it's any of the things I said, health related, emotionally, a sucky relationship, like anything you're going through, it's fine. If you don't have someone, don't ever feel alone. Always reach out to someone, even if it's a stranger like me. Bro, I have nobody to text, so feel free to hit someone up. It's always gonna be okay. And that's pretty much it, guys. I am more than happy to talk to you guys or answer any questions below in the comments. And this is pretty much why I haven't posted, because I do have a lack of motivation, obviously, due to my symptoms of depression. And I hopefully will see you guys soon. If not, you know why, but I hope to see you guys soon. And I really hope that this helps someone out there, even one person going through pregnancy. Even just one. So I love you guys. Thank you so very much for watching, and I hope this does help someone out, because it did make me feel better to at least let it out. So I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.